look at sports than that Saints win today.
Yeah, you know, for the first time in a long time, Saints fans aren't saying, thank God it's over.
It was 17
season. Again. That's right. That's right, it was indeed. And the Saints closed out season number 1 under Dick Nolan with that victory over Tampa Bay, 17-10. And this marks the first time the Saints have won the final game of the season since 1969. The final record on the year, 7-9, straight up, not counting all those might-have-beens. The 7 victories, of course, is a club record, and it was indeed a very good year. There were the good things to remember: the opening game victory over Minnesota, the win over the Rams in L.A., among others. And there were the things to forget: the injury situation that racked the offensive line, the pair of incredible losses to Atlanta, and a few others. But on balance, this was a year that showed Saint fans more than an occasional flash. There was never more reason in this town to look forward to next year than there is right now. Archie Manning has finally blossomed into a solid NFL quarterback, possibly the best in the entire league. And if you don't buy that, then you have to buy the fact that he's certainly among the 2 or 3 best around. And there's that receiver corps that just won't quit. Henry Child should absolutely be suited up for the Pro Bowl, though he won't be. Ike Harris has added a touch of class to the group. Tinker Owens is solid and dependable. And Wes Chandler, who may have developed a bit slowly for some, has indeed developed, and he will continue to. Frankly, I believe in another couple of years, Wes is going to be Mr. Wide Receiver in the NFL. And next year, of course, there'll be the return of people like Emmanuel Sanders and Conrad Dobler to shore up the offensive line. What's more, the flex, which developed even more slowly than Chandler, did develop, and it should be a viable defense here next season. In all, it has been a very good Saint year with a lot of good years to look forward to. In today's finale, Tony Galbraith set a club record for receptions in a single season, breaking the mark of 73 held by Danny Abramowitz, and the Saints scored 17 points in 1. And if that's not a sign of good things to come, I don't know what is. Now, Manning got the Saints moving early in the first quarter today. On this play, looking for Ike Harris downfield, and he'll find him. This one carrying to the Buccaneer 34-yard line. Then the redhead looks at the ball back. Now let's see if we can move it again. Archie Manning is going to get the Saints moving. Now, you've seen this play. This is a throw to Ike Harris that will carry down to the Tampa Bay 34-yard line. And this is reasonably early in the first quarter. Now the Wes Chandler play. This to flip out to the side. Chandler carries from there all the way to the 20 before he's brought down, but the drive stalled, and Steve Mickemeyer put the Saints on the board with a 32-yard field goal. It's 3-0. Now near the end of the first quarter, ex-Grambling ace Doug Williams got Tampa Bay in gear. Here he throws to Jimmy Giles. This gets him 17 yards, pass and run down to the Saint 32. But the Saints cut that drive off, and Neil O'Donoghue ties it with a hooking boomer from 47 yards away. Second quarter action coming up now. And Archie Manning goes to a guy who's become his favorite receiver right up the middle, a screen, Tony Galbraith, carrying to the Buck 35. Then it's the same combination again. Archie Manning to Tony Galbraith. Saints are in business now at the 23. The drive is looking solid at this point. Manning back to throw again, this time going to Chandler. And West totes it to the 9, but a mistake coming up. Manning trying the alley-oop for Chandler over in the corner, underthrows. Mike Washington picks it off and carries it haphazardly out of trouble. But the Saints threaten again with time running out in the half. Manning hits rookie Larry Hardy for 18 yards, moving the ball into Tampa Bay territory. Now Manning to Galbraith again. This one ties the Abramowitz record down to the 37. Again, the drive bogs down, and Mickemeyer tries a 51-yard field goal, but this one's off to the left, and the score is tied 3-3 at the half. Now, midway in the third quarter, the Saints mount another drive. Manning to Henry Childs. Watch this hit. Pow! But Henry hangs on to the ball. Watch it from the end zone. A well-thrown pass here, and 2 Buck defenders converge, and Childs somehow manages to keep the football. I'm not sure how. From there, it becomes Chuck Muncy Day. Here, Chuck hits it left tackle and carries to the 27. Then it's Muncy again from the 22, sweeping right. He sheds tacklers all along the way, one then another. Touchdown. The Saints lead it 10-3. But another mistake closes the gap. Manning looking to throw again. The ball is tipped in the air by Dewey Selman, and linebacker Dave Lewis picks it off. He returns to the Saint 25. From there, George Ragsdale sees some daylight, goes to the right side, a big gainer all the way to the 7. And this drive continues into the fourth quarter from the 2. Williams throwing to Jimmy Giles, wide open, touchdown. The game's tied again. But the Saints waste no time in coming back. The Manning to Childs combination takes the ball down to the Tampa Bay 38. Then, following a holding call, Manning throws the drive back into motion, this time going to rookie Larry Hardy, and Hardy had a good day. Another holding call followed this play, but the drive doesn't die. Manning finds Childs again, and the Saints are at the Tampa Bay 5. Now watch this good play-action fake by Manning. Right there. It fools everyone, including the camera, and the Childs is wide open, touchdown. And watch this one again. The play-action takes the defense with it. And watch Henry Childs all alone in the end zone. One of possibly 3 receivers who are left alone out there. Touchdown Saints. And just one last look at this one from the side, because you got to see how Galbraith carries his fake out. Watch this. He takes 2 or 3 Buck defenders with him. And that was the old ball game, folks. 17-10 Saints and a 7-9 year. Elsewhere in